if I take a break and eat a little deliciousness. Another donation! Thank you so much, friend! Mwah, mwah, mwah! Maybe some dicks! No way, God. Girl. I don't know how to ride a horse, dude. I'm done.
Can't this wait? I need to get home.
I thought we could walk the rest of the way. I don't know. Romantic walk through the graveyard. Oh, look at that cute little cat. Cute. I feel like we're really close to finding whatever it is. Oh, cute. Oh, cute. Here, I guess you're a raccoon. Oh, it is.
I tell you, never have children if you can avoid it. What did he say?
He's like, you can, he's like, never have children if you can avoid it. Oh, you can make a clip on here, I think. Is this? Oh. Hell yeah, dude. You like the synth board? Yeah, this, sometimes I do hook up the 𝑡𝑖𝑚𝑒, and then I realized that the way to do it, like, I could program all these to do, like, sound effects, or if I wanted, I could. Hey, friends. Hey there. So today I was going to do some awesome nail art, and I figured I would do a little update stream at the same time. So once a month I'll normally go live and give like a life update to my viewers and anyone who's still here. But this is the first time, I think maybe the second, that we've done it on the DIY with Jenni channel. So we've done a few nail art streams in the past, but today is special because it's kind of like an update for my other channels / nail art combination. So this is the channel that's partnered, and I have like a few YouTube channels, so figured might as well go live on this one since there's probably some more viewers, and I was gonna do some nail art this weekend anyways, so I figured it'd be a good time to combine. So yeah, it's a live stream, but I'll probably do like a little update, or I'll do like a video on my phone as we go along, kind of like the process, and then I'll load that later separately. I'm just gonna kind of play it by the ear, and I got some colors here to choose from, but honestly I haven't really decided like what we're gonna do. So yeah, we're gonna put our favorite colors on that little tin thing in a second. I got so many qualifications. First, I need my microphone to not dangle on my legs. I have this like pet peeve of cords like dangling on me, and it's just like snakes or something. Just trying to work around those things. Every day I'm so proud with my cord management skills, because when I first started streaming it was so difficult to just get my cords in order. Honestly, I can't tell. Probably it is absolutely obnoxious how loud the fan is, because it's really hot, there's no air conditioning, and so the door is open and there's a fan, a box fan, super loud. And actually, now that I think about it, that would have been a good case in argument to like bring my gaming PC out here, but I was like gonna try this the awesome Predator gaming laptop that I still have and use from time to time, because it will just barely handle like 2 video things going at once. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna do nail art today. So yeah, I was just kind of trying to figure out like how can I move like that other computer. Like, how can I get my gaming PC to either network to this one or separately be out here as well? I don't know. It's a long story. But yeah, I got this really cool mouse pad. I was trying not to get any stains on it, but it's kind of been like too late at this point. So PAX West is coming up pretty soon, and that's where I got this really cool mouse pad. It's like a gigantic mouse pad for gamers. And I'll just get another one this year, and it's from Gamer Mats. Anyways, so back to the nail art idea. We got 2 cameras, and I hadn't really decided what the best layout was just yet. I guess the sun's coming in from that direction, so. Alright, I have an idea. I'll just make my face cam a little bit smaller, because then it'll be easier to see this. If anyone shows up, let me know just how loud is that box fan in the traffic outside. It's so loud to me, but actually I have these headphones on, but I kind of keep one of them off to the side a little bit just out of habit, I guess. Alright, one second. Got this, and hold on. I'm just checking to see. Oh, wait, okay. Cam group center large. I have like a million different scenes in OBS, so I'm just like, who am I? Where am I? Cam group center large. I got this. I figured it'd be just a matter of figuring it out. Oh yeah, it's in my camera. I got this. We're trying something different today because there was so much I was just trying to do. There, that's better. So yeah. Alright, make sure there's no cat hair on the mat. Alright, this is the type of thing most people would do before a stream. Alright, the fact that we're here, we got 2 cameras working is a huge deal. I had like for a minute gotten the 2 cameras to work, and then for some reason like I decided to just restart OBS just to make sure it would still work for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like wanting to challenge myself when there's no good reason at that moment. Alright, cool. So we got my nails. They're kind of flimsy and short, and that is why we're going to do them together. And I saw this good quote the other day. Someone was like, most people do aftercare. That's not exactly a self-care. That's like waiting until after there's already been damage done. So self-care is more like a routine that you can train yourself into getting in the habit of having better routines, like self-care routines. At least that's what I'm going for here. So I'll just show you kind of like the video that we're doing as we go along, because I want to show kind of like the process. You know, I was like I did not have the best nail care before, and I still don't, so it's still some cat hair on there. Alright. So yeah, I feel like my diet and everything is better now. I feel like my nails are in generally better condition now. Alright, so I have a few different, like, hold on. I have a few different, like, tripods, but for now I don't exactly have the one I want, so I'm just gonna go like this. There's an idea of what they look like beforehand. Okay, cool. So that is kind of what I'm going for. The opposite of what we just filmed there, which is the before video part. I just want to let you know that there's nothing wrong with like having subpar or whatever. If you don't have perfect self-care routines, it's okay, because it's like an ongoing process that no one is born with like skills. Like self-care even is something you were taught usually by someone. Not all of us have good self-care routines, so I thought that would be one reason why it would be fun to do this together, because it's also not something that you have to do alone. Self-care can sometimes be really hard when you're trying to do it by yourself or something. So, alright, I got this overhead light that also has a magnifying glass on it. I tried using it last time, but it kind of blasted out the light, so that was... Alright, I'm really glad to see it. Looks like the camera looks decent today. Okay, one other thing is, like, it's kind of going to start getting dark, so I might grab this light real quick. Okay, sweet. So, I wanted to point out these brushes. Like, I feel like I could swear I did a video about these before, but then I, like, either never posted it, or I guess I made it just a part of a longer video or something, but I'm actually supposed to do a video about these, so I had taken a bunch of footage of this, though, before. Hold on, you know, I'm just gonna check to see one other account. Did I not post it on this other one? One moment, let me just check this one thing, because it'll determine whether or not we focus on them that much, because I got these really cool super fine brushes from this company off Amazon, complimentarily. I already kind of started to like tear them apart. I'm just kidding. I've been keeping good care of these, but I might have misplaced a few of them at this point. Some of them were definitely my favorites, like this one I kept using. Alright, I'm checking, did I already post about these brushes, or have I like not even done that at all? One moment. Oh no, now I have to log in again. Alright, let me see if I have to log in again, then I'm gonna just forget about it. If I can get back in, then we're good. If not, then... Alright, we'll do that later because it's one of those things. So... Yastard is the company that sent me these brushes for free, and so I did definitely try them out, and I really liked them. These ones that don't have the cap on, I've been storing these upright so that they don't get ruined or anything, but with all my other favorite brushes that I'm also using. So I'll use this later. Let's see. Some of these things I use for picking up gems, so I'll use that later. How about, this is like a palette brush, but it's also for scooping up glitter or something. Some people use those for their cuticles, but I probably wouldn't because it's so rough. Alright, I think that's mostly all the Yastard brushes, but that I have held on, not held on to, but there's a couple more in my other nail area that I may have needed to still clean or something. Alright, this is like all the stuff that I use for the most part. So I store it upright in that container, and it's great. Let me know if anyone like shows up. I think that the stream is still working and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up my nails really quick and then get a base coat going, and then see where it goes from there. Sweet. Alright, cool. So I just wanted to check if we're still streaming. It looks like it, and yeah, I think everything is working, like the microphone. Sometimes I'll just go streaming for like 20 minutes or longer and then realize later that the mic was muted. I think everything's fine. It's okay. I love to visit streams and never say anything, so I definitely don't expect any chatters necessarily, but feel free to say hi if you want, or if you want to chime in. I am definitely still an amateur, but I've been doing gel nails for about a year, and it was really cool when we got these brushes in the mail, so I'll try to incorporate those too. I don't know if anyone has done gel nails before, but yeah, feel free to let me know if you have any tips or constructive feedback with my techniques, and I really appreciate it when people leave comments like that, because then I can learn and grow. And I definitely have to say that since I didn't go to school for beauty or anything like that, and just trying to learn all from like YouTube tutorials and Pinterest and Instagram and stuff, like I definitely don't have nearly as much experience as a lot of people who either went to school for nail art, or, you know, people who are professionals. I'm more like a DIY fashion kind of person who likes to try things on my own. Also, I get like overstimulated in public easily, so I've never really gotten like a perfect experience with, never had a perfect nail person, so I'm not like completely closed to the idea. I'm open to finding a nail person that is like just mind-blowing. But also for the longest time I was just trying to make sure I didn't have to, you know, I was trying to save money or whatever. So yeah, this is my plan. We're gonna do like a, okay, so I got this bunch of stuff here, and it starts off with this base coat. I got base, top coat, and then this like clear gel. Alright, cool. So we got gel, and now I got this cool other kind recently that it is this one. This one, it's like, what's it called? Oh, hold on. I guess the lighting isn't the best right there. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you use a magnet for this kind. So I wasn't sure if I should use this awesome magnet kind, because it's like a totally different shade depending on what base color you put on it. So I hadn't decided really like what was gonna happen, where our lives are going, or what. Okay, cool. Alright, this is the base coat. I'll just go like this so you can see it. Oh wait. It's still like really shiny. It's not like you can read that very easily. Alright, we got Savvyland base coat, and then the top coat. So the base, top coat, and the builder gel is all Savvyland. And then there's this other kind that is, it's like called a nail extend glue. And this is for doing some other stuff like putting on nail extensions, or like those, what are they called? Charms or stuff like that. But then you still have to put a top coat on top of it, so watch out. Cool, so I have a lot of fun stuff in here, but I think what we're gonna do is, what am I gonna do? I also have all these like Savvylands that are like light pink builder gel. I'll link all this stuff later in the comments below, or in the description. So yeah, we got builder gel, galore, and charms. I wasn't sure like what I wanted to do with my nails today. It always happens like that, but it should be fine. The whole idea is that it's fine. I thought that it would be more like fun for me and like easier to get into like a better self-care routine if I made sure that the routine was like doing something specifically fun. So that's the goal. If we're not having fun, then we're not doing our job right. But yeah, I don't think that I want any of these particular small builder gels. I have this black. Do we want to do black? That's another brand. So we're going to stick with either Savvyland or... Okay. Putting this over here. Alright, I got that builder... Oh god. Builder gel. Oh god, right there. And trying not to get it all over that mouse pad. So I got that over there. Also, this gel will cure under UV lights, so I don't like to hold it under the light too much. Or like if we're curing our nails, then I'll make sure that it's out of the way of the light. So yeah, something that did happen before was that it got a little green. You know, like when they say you get greenies, like God help us all. Well, it did happen to me. Like it can happen to anybody that does their own nails, or even if you go into a salon, it can happen. It can happen to you too. I've heard of people that go to salons and they still get their fingernails too green, like under the gel polish, or something else catastrophic might happen, like they get filed down too far. That's one of the other reasons I don't like to go somewhere else, because if someone's gonna cause damage to my nails, I'd rather it be me, because then I'm in control. I like know exactly where my pain tolerance is, and I feel like no one else does. I'm not exactly the best at, I guess, like, trying to tell people what to do or anything, so, like, even if I were to go get my nails done, I would still be awkward trying to tell them what to do, or tell someone else what to do, because I don't even really know myself that well. So maybe if we get good enough at doing our own nails, then we'd be a better client, or, yeah, better client type of thing. Alright. I want to make sure that I get little glimpses here and there. I'll get this, a video with this stuff. Oh, my kitty is so cute, like under the table. Alright, cool. So we got the background video for beginning. No, I was gonna do this part like last night or something before. Usually I keep these all nice and upright. I'm gonna put these back where they were, because we're gonna use this in a minute. I'm just gonna push back my cuticles really quick, and then I'll try to get, I don't know how I'm gonna get the camera perfect, like, so it is a struggle. I got a new electric e-file thing the other day, but I don't use it very much. I already used it the other day when I was cleaning up my fingernails from the last set. I'm actually, I don't even want to push them back anymore because I feel like they're already as back as far as I want them to be. Alright, a couple of these do need to get pushed back though. Alright, you know what, I'm just gonna get this, usually I just use straight acetone for the base primer, so let me grab that really quick and I'll be right back. want to talk about right here. Alright, just put enough for this use right here, because it will evaporate. Alright, cool. This is, I think, what I heard is that acetone is basically what primer is, so. Alright, base coat. I feel like my fingers look really dry because of the acetone, but they're not actually that dry. I'll be sure to do lots of hydration after this, the nails. Alright. Base coat curing for first hand. Hey, Amerga. Hey, friend. Hey, I got a super easy stream today. Some nail art. Trying to learn how to relax and take it easy more often. And but yeah, thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. I wasn't sure if anyone would show up today because it's kind of out of the ordinary. Just chilling doing nail art, but I figured it'll probably be here for a couple hours or something, because usually this takes a lot longer than I think it will. I'm trying to also do like a little vlog in the background at the same time. PAX West is coming up pretty soon. So excited. Cool, so yeah, PAX West, and I'm hoping to get like a new selfie stick or something like that, because I do actually think it'd be a good idea, though I had one once, and I think I either misplaced it, got rid of it, I don't even know. So if anyone has like a good selfie stick suggestion, let me know. Because I'm trying to walk through PAX West and look like media this year, not just like I kind of know what I'm doing, but like I totally know what I'm doing. But yeah, I was trying to definitely get like smarter, and the last I don't know. I think it's been, I haven't even checked, but maybe like 6 months or something since I haven't really streamed regularly too much. But I feel like I touched my leg, which has lotion, so I just wanted to do that primer again on this side real quick. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so I've been trying to get smarter and taking time for just like researching and getting better at Unity and stuff as usual. Definitely still studying Unity, and now that we got all these really fun AI tools, there's like way more possibilities. At least like faster possibilities when it comes to prototyping and stuff. Ah, that's a good idea. Had I ever thought about using a resin 3D printer to make custom base nails? I did think once about the charms. Like I don't know about a whole like probably a temporary like base nail thing, because I have like developed this kind of fear of like not having like being able to check my nails too long. So I'll do this kind where it's like gel polish and it like kind of coats your nails, but then eventually do take it off. You can soak it and then take it off pretty easily. Because 2 or 3 times now I had like gotten this like green on my fingernails. Definitely nobody wants to get that, but it could happen to anybody, so don't feel bad if it happens to you. It's basically like if water gets trapped under the nail. Yeah, my nails are pretty thin right now, and at the tips you can see where it was like kind of, I had gotten the green on my nails and it was fucking grown out. And yeah, just like I'm trying to practice some self-compassion. Just kidding. I know they say that it can like contaminate your nail polish and stuff like that, but I think because whenever I've noticed that there's green under the nail polish, I'll take it off and I'll let it hang out. Like I won't replace it right away, and I definitely will. So yeah, I'll take off the nail polish. If I notice that it's green, then I'm like, ah, I start screaming. One time I went to the doctor and they gave me some antibiotics or something like that, but I was like, I don't want to do that every time. Turns out, if as long as it doesn't get too deep in the nail, it'll just grow out. So you just gotta wait it out usually. But as long as I take it off every so often and check, I feel okay about it. But once you know about that, you definitely want to check. I saw some other videos actually, some horror stories on YouTube from these like nail experts who were showing me some disaster situations, and I was like, oh my god. Way worse than anything that has happened to us, thankfully. But yeah, don't feel bad if you suddenly take off your nails and they're all black underneath, but definitely watch out, because if it doesn't get treated, then it can become like something of a really big problem, like a nail infection that goes through the, basically makes the flesh start to die, and so watch out. That is like the severe version I'm giving you. I love to know the worst case scenarios, because then I feel like you can work your way through any problem. But not everyone wants to think about the worst case scenario all the time, especially not if it's like their first introduction to something like VR. Don't like immediately tell someone that you might get motion sickness. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I don't really know fully like the best protocol, but I would say just just it's good to know what might happen. Cool, you use a nail curing station to cure your prints. Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, because I have this, it's like a pot, they call it a pot of gel nail polish. It's by Saviland, and from what I could tell, because people started sending me like like mass amounts of glitter, and it's been really, really cool, but I was like, oh my god, what am I ever going to do with all that glitter? And then I found out that people do these like resin dips, where they, oh, this isn't even it. There's glitter. Hold on, I'm gonna grab the glitter actually. I was like, hell yeah. This one company I wanted to tell you about called 𝑇𝘩𝑎𝑛, they sent me all this glitter. There's no way I'll ever be able to get through all this on my own nails. So I'm trying to make some friends that like nail art or something like that. So we can do nails together. I don't know. I'm looking for 1 or 2 friends who like nail art and or games or game dev. But yeah, we got nail art glitter here. I wasn't sure what colors we're going to do today. I actually had forgotten about the glitter for a second. Alright, we put the base coat on both hands, so let's go ahead and do couple layers of this builder gel. Ah! Sorry, I did not mean to flip out. It's just like I touched my nail with that baggy thing. Okay, it's okay. There's a bit of a jump scare because it's like sticky and gross, and like when you touch it when you don't want to, it's just like unwarranted. I only want to touch the sticky bag when it's on my own terms. I'm like ready for it. It's so gross when you touch it. Alright, cool, but you gotta, get it on your nail, preferably without touching it whatsoever, because one issue with the gel polish is that if you cure it while it's on your skin, then you can get an allergic reaction, they call it, but it's kind of like a chemical reaction, not just allergic. Something like I don't know how much of this is true. I only started researching it a bit, and then I was like getting back to the nail art fun time part. I don't know all the details. Let me know if you know more about this, but I heard the nails, okay, so you can cure this stuff accidentally on your hands and on your skin, and it can cause kind of like a burn, like a chemical burn, basically, like a rash almost. Let me know if I'm calling it the right thing. But yeah, I am not a medical scientist. I did not even get a full college degree, so I'm always open to people that know what I'm talking about to explain it better than me. People call it like an allergy, like, oh, you might get an allergic reaction, but when I read more about the gel nail polish being cured on the skin and the reaction that can happen, it sounded more like a chemical burn to me that, like, once your skin has that reaction, it's more likely to happen again in the future, especially if you continue using the gel polish. I don't know. A lot of the articles I was reading were by gel nail people and not necessarily doctors or scientists, but sometimes the nail people are the ones that use it the most, so they might know the most details about it, but may or may not have the best like scientific background to explain what is happening. And neither do I. All I know is that it's awesome, but you gotta watch out for getting bubbles under. Like, you gotta watch out for stuff like don't get any bubbles between the gel nail polish, and because then water can get beneath the nail, and then it can turn into that green stuff I was telling you about, which is still growing out of my nail. All my nails, not all of them, but like a few of them. But I'm not afraid. It has happened to me before. And here I am back at it. It did not stop me. No chemical burn was going to stop me from amazing DIY gel nails. Alright, cool. Let's cure that. Alright, cool. We're using these awesome 𝑡𝑖𝑚𝑒 brushes. You always use gloves? Yeah, some people use gloves that have like just the fingertips cut out. I kept them off long enough to see that they're like almost like more than halfway grown out since I got that green on there. I thought being really careful and checking under there frequently, but it was definitely still there. Before I was trying to put on those like entire like nail, like full nail covers, but I found that those were way worse in hiding like what might be going on beneath, so I figured that the gel in this pot is better. And it's almost towards the bottom, so I've used like a whole pot of this gel. A lot of it I have like streamed or taken like video along the way, but a lot of it was just in my own spare time. Alright, that just cured for 1 minute. Let's do the other hand and then see if we will probably want to do another. Yeah, and also the 𝑡𝑖𝑚𝑒 brushes are really fine, detailed. If they're any smaller, like most of them are too small for me, but this one's like just big enough to like get all over the nail without getting like the cuticles flooded, which was kind of a big problem for me as a newbie. Was like I was just putting too much product on it, and that's how I got the chemical burn the first time. Also, like different brands will have different reactions, and if you don't do your research for like each brand, then you may not exactly know what kind of product you're even using. So there was one that I was using, I forgot the kind, I should remember now. I just haven't used the kind that caused that to happen. Oh yeah, so PAX West is coming up, and I'm getting ready with a spreadsheet of people that I'm curious about interviewing. And the last couple of years, instead of doing like the VR demos like the first couple of years, and then so I think I've done 4 years total now at PAX West. Um, I did like 2 years doing VR demos before the pandemic, and then last couple of years I did media. So I'm gonna do media again this year, but this year, after doing that a couple times, I kind of have a better idea. So I have like a list of people that I would love to interview, and then I'll probably put out a call to anyone that wanted to say a couple things for my vlog or whatever. I'm also desperately trying to find a pool party at PAX West, because remember, like, we have been on Twitch for so long that there was a time before they were like anti a lot of things on there, like, but then they finally opened up to like hot tubs and pool streams. And so on Twitch, and so I thought it would be really funny and fun, like just kind of something fun to do, is if there was ever a pool stream with like other people, not just me, like a pool party happening that I could go to. Or figure out how to host a pool party. I don't know how that would look, but all I know is that I last year we got to stay in the Sheraton for one night last year, and they had this big pool that was really fun. I did not get inside of the pool. I just like walked into the room up there where the pool's at and checked it out, and then took some pictures to prove it. But the irony is that like you can see a picture of me like with a coffee in front of a window, like with the cool city of Seattle in the background, but you can't tell that I'm actually where the pool's at because it was an indoor pool. So this time I'll be sure to take some pictures in the opposite direction of the pool so you can see that I had a pool in my vicinity. But yeah, there was a pool and a hot tub in the Sheraton, and a lot of people stay there for PAX West, and you can like see on the website for PAX, they'll like have some deals for like when you get a tickets, then if you need to get a hotels, then either the Sheraton and or like other hotels around there are like available, and yeah, pretty much they have a really cool upstairs pool. And if you stay there, then you can access the pool level. That's all I know, but it's not exactly private. So when I went there, that was like I didn't record anything because I wanted to stream there, but it was like there's other people, and I don't know what it is. I like the idea of Renegade streaming, and I just am not good at verbalizing or anything like that. Like just asking everyone around if it's okay if I film and stuff like that. It's just awkward for me, so I don't know how I could do that easily. Unless it was like a designated, oh, we're streaming in this location, like GameWorks or something. But actually, when they do the Seattle streamer meetups, sometimes they don't have streaming, like they'll say no streaming allowed for this event type of thing, because they'll often be hosting the event live on the Seattle Online Broadcasters Association. They stream live from Seattle, and there's a lot of different companies actually that stream from Seattle, including like the Seattle Indies, which is a group of indie developers that they also host an event during PAX West, which is really fun, which is the Seattle Indies Expo. So if you're an indie game developer, then you can showcase your game at PAX West, but it's like really expensive, and usually when you go to PAX, you'll see it's like a lot of really popular, like big companies like Nintendo and Sony and stuff like that. You don't usually, and then you wouldn't normally see a whole section for indies except for before and after the pandemic. There's this one section called the Indie Mega Booth, and they're bringing it back this year, but they had to like put it on hold for a couple of years because they were taking all these extra precautions during the pandemic, and they were like, we're minimizing the amount of the event, and they just cut out a lot of the vendors and stuff. And I don't know how much of that was people opting out on their own and how much of it was PAX like trimming down what they were offering. But in any case, it's really cool to see that people are kind of like, I think in general, not so fearful of that. You know, people have, you know, been vaccinated. People still wear masks if they want, and it's no problem. Actually, at PAX, it was masks mandatory still. So last year when I went, it was definitely masks on the whole time. Even in my vlog, I had my mask on. But yeah, so I found this area where if you get the media badge like we got, then there's like a whole separate room that, like, you kind of have to, it's like first come, first serve. So if you want to interview somebody, then you can, I guess, show up and hope that the room is available kind of thing. But yeah, it's like a media room that they offer, but pretty much you can record anywhere. So if like you found someone, or if I find someone that we can interview for PAX, like, first of all, let me know if you can think of anyone that will be at PAX West that would like to be interviewed or like part of my vlog, if they're a game developer or a fellow streamer or something. Let me know if you have any ideas, and I'm open to meeting up with any fellow like local or traveling people that'll be at PAX. And basically just looking for a few blurbs, I don't know, a few words or a blurb or something per person that I'm interviewing, and that way I could like make a compilation like I usually do. But this time I wanted to make it a little bit more like, kind of like a better, I don't know, better showcasing the actual developers and actually having people that are willing to step aside and just say a few, like, I don't know what that thing is called, an elevator pitch or something. Like, in case people came all the way to PAX, which some people do come all the way from like around the world to showcase their game or represent their company or whatever. And that's really exciting. So anyone like that also wants to be on my vlog, or anyone that's local, anything like that, I'm open to. And what else? PAX is going to be so much fun. I can't even believe it. There's this one area that I took a video of, but I like went by it so fast that I can't remember what booth it was, and I couldn't see on my video. So that's one of the reasons why I was like trying to slow down this year and get better footage, and also try to set things up ahead of time a little bit better. And I guess what my idea will be is like, if I get anyone that is interested in a short interview of some sort, where they share with me like their elevator pitch or their game, I guess, I think that's what they call it too in the game industry. Anyone that wants to tell me about their game or their project or their team or their project kind of thing, and they can reach out to me on Twitter or Discord, and I will gladly set up a time during PAX, because they got us basically media badges for all 4 days. So I don't know that I'll be there all 4 days, but definitely the center days I'm usually there. Yeah, so it should be fun. Alright, we are now curing the second layer of builder gel for another minute. Alright. Alright, it's so hot. It's like just a hot day right now. Alright, I might have to do another couple layers, but let me just take a quick break and I'll be right back. 1 second. Thanks for hanging out. Key for my Streamlabs OBS scenes, or you could like pretty much use this as like a secondary keyboard, but it's got even more, you know, options, because you can put all these little no, We're not doing Sprite to Gadget. I have my boundaries, friends. Just because I'm willing to make a fool of myself doesn't mean that I'm... Make it stop! Oh my god, I would take Bob Marley, Gnarls Barkley, anybody else like that, like over Bingo. I'm sorry, friends. It's just not like that, you know? More Smash. Oh god. Oh, we threw the TV out the window. Flippo. What else can we smash? Let's definitely go to his apartment, which is upstairs. I don't know. BVH. Bipedal vagina, or all hell breaks loose. I'm guessing. I'm not sure that file type, but still need a bounce on it somewhere. So do put more bouncy shit on here. Oh my god. $5. For fuck's sake. Alright. Man, that's...
We're winning this time.
Hey, I got a subscription from my privates. Hey.
What the fuck does that mean?
My
Jesus
privates just
Christ.
subscribed to me.
My privates have subscribed to me?
Oh my god.
You heard that correctly.
Whoa!
I wasn't expecting my privates to subscribe. Hey friend, thanks so much. Dude, that is so funny. It's like
That is actually a really cool name.
Sounds good. Alright, cool. I'm definitely doing one or two little more layers here. Oh yeah, so I have never actually spent too much time learning guitar or anything like that, but I tried maybe a few times to get a lesson from a friend type of thing, and I can like pick out notes one at a time. But we just got a guitar recently, so one thing that gel nails are good for is like keeping them nice and short and trim, and keeping them hard enough to like not break or just tear off on the guitar. So wish me luck. It's never too late to start a band. I'm gonna start a band with my stuffies because I have a whole collection of them now. At some point, I think I realized that like they really helped me with my mood and stuff. So I was doing more and more stuffies in my life, and it just kept going. All right, this finger kind of got fucked up. 1 second. Pardon my French. This one did not survive. Yeah. This is just the isoporic alcohol here. I kind of get a hair on a couple of my nails, so I'm trying to not wipe off all of them, just the couple that had a hair. Alright, this one did for sure. Okay. Make sure there's no hairs getting glued to my hand. That is like the worst. Not into that. think here. We got all kinds of like gem charm things that I was probably gonna use some of these. I'm not sure what we were gonna do today with these nails. We're halfway there. Alright, we're gonna put some more crystal, or what is this, clear stuff on here. Alright, I decided I am gonna use one of these pink ones. It's the same brand, 𝑠avvyland. This one. It's like a, this one says nude. Oh, this is the nude 𝑠avvyland builder gel. So I'm gonna do a layer of this really quick. Yeah, I could think of maybe 5 different people and like 5 different companies that I would love to get to interact with at PAX for my video. I'm like, I have a handful of channels. I don't have like really big channels or anything like that, but I have like 10 channels or something. So, I mean, if it was for PAX, you know, actually I have a lot more footage from last year that I should post more of. I just think it's funny because I would love to have a bigger channel, but I'm so shy. But maybe I'm just insecure. I need to get over that. I'm not that shy, actually. I think I'm pretty cool. It's just, at first I felt like I didn't have that much to offer, but now I've learned a little bit more, you know, about the industry, and I feel like I have a little bit more to offer. Also, you know, I'm trying to make it fun for other people to want to interact or get something out of PAX when, I just think it's really cool that people will send their developers sometimes overseas for GDC or PAX. I just think that's so heartwarming. Or when people work their butts off and get their own selves out there with their game or whatever. Yeah, that does remind me. I did write to someone from that indie mega booth. I wonder if they wrote back. I'll check later. Okay, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna try to think about what charms or whatever. We have like a whole bunch of colors over here, but sometimes I just like kind of, my toenails right now are dark colored and they also have a lot of glitters, so I was kind of thinking more chill up here on the hands to balance out the toenails. Actually, I'm scared. Hold on. I'm trying to like get some more alcohol in here for this one finger. Hold on. I saw a hair on that finger. Alright, we're good, we're good. I feel like we're at the very last use of this color for sure. I'm glad we're using it. is so hot today. One of the great things about gel polish though is like if you get it wrong, you can just wipe the alcohol and wipe it off and then do it again before you cure it and you're good. So yeah, I will probably leave this on for about a week and then, or two, and then take it off. If it'll stay, it should. We have so many awesome colors of glitter. Oh my god. Alright, we're not gonna go overboard, are we? I also have this really pretty white. Alright, let's see. Pink, orange, and white. Sign me up for a good time. Alright, this I feel like is actually gone. I don't think I can use it anymore. We'll put on another layer of this clear and then we'll try to get some of this glitter on here. And that awesome triangle maybe. I got like a gold triangle. hope I don't put on too much of this stuff, because when I do that, then it just floods the cuticles. Alright, we'll do like a flash cure on it, and then we'll do like a little bit longer, and then we'll put glitter. Oh wait, flash cure, glitter, and then longer one. I'm just like literally gonna, well, I don't know, I could pour glitter on it right here, I guess. I was gonna pour it over the trash, but it's because there's probably just gonna be too much, and alright, that's how I normally would do it. I'm just kind of doing like white on the one side. I don't know if this will work, but I'm trying to do white on one side, and then we'll maybe put a little bit of those other colors on the other side. I get so nervous about this. Wait, did I already flash? I did flash cure, right? I can't remember. I think I did, but okay, we'll open this one next. You do part pink, part orange. One of the things I love about these Sia glitters is they'll also glow in the dark. Whether or not you have a black light. But like in the bathroom, I have a light that has a controller and you can change any color, and so the blue is close enough to black light, and yeah, some of these glitters are really pretty, both in black light. Like some are UV reactive, others are also glow in the dark. So some of them, like this pink, I believe, is one of them that has like little white UV reactive looking ones, glitter chunks, and then alright, I decided that I am allowed to have a couple hobbies, and one of them is like nail art. I feel like I cut up all my clothing, so I'm trying to branch out and have a couple more hobbies when it comes to DIY fashion. We've done so many clothing videos on this channel. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to do something where it's like revolves around self-care a little bit, and DIY self-care ideas and self-care routine adjustment ideas or whatever. I also hadn't decided totally if I was going to do this other thing, but I had the idea to do like how-to videos that are really specific to like cleaning and organizing, and definitely let me know if that sounds like a good idea or a really dumb idea. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It would be probably for this channel because it's already partnered, or I could start a whole new channel, but I get so tired just thinking about starting a whole new channel because I've like done it so many times. I'm kind of tired of it. I don't want to just keep on starting new channels. I'd rather just use this one and use my main channel and the gaming channel or whatever. But I did actually make a new one for AI art and another one for game development specifically. So if I make another channel, I can't honestly think about that right now because it's too much. But maybe eventually, you know? Alright, I'm just like patting down these little glitter chunks tiny little bit. Alright. We did that flash cure for a few seconds just a minute ago, but then we put the glitter on top. Alright, let's do this other hand and then we'll cure them together. we did the other hand with the gel. Now I'm going to put some glitter on top like the other one. Whew, it is still hot, friends. I probably won't spend all day on this one. Part of me wants to just leave the white, but the other part of me wants to cover it up a little bit more because it does have, like that one finger has a little bit of like green from before. It sucks. But it's all good. It'll grow out. Finger is not going to fall off. We caught it in time. Alright, I'm trying to just get this like glitter off around the edges and stuff. I definitely learned to wipe off the edges before you go to cure it because it keeps the gel off your skin, and also it might get too chunky, way more than necessary if you don't. Okay. Alright, 60 seconds going under. Alright. Might try to put a cool triangle on this one finger maybe. I don't know. A little extra pizzazz. Alright, I keep on like putting a gem on there and just like rolling it all around by accident. So let's just like do that little cure thing one more time. Oh god. I'll try to get this triangle down all the way and then get a little gem in the middle. Oh god. Oh my gosh, well, it's so sunny and hot outside. I'm like tempted to actually try to go out there and get some sunshine later. Leave the house? What? Alright, I'm just like doing this hand a little bit more. Alright. Well, I sure did not get. I did not like take a video of every single little part of this. Like that's. I'm the worst at that. Yeah, I did that. I did glitter. I guess I did kind of. I don't know. It's so hard to do a little video of each little part. I was so busy like daydreaming throughout the whole process. Alright, cool. Well, we'll definitely do like a before and after video. Alright, I feel like this is definitely too much glitter, but I don't care. we're doing the top coat now. Alright, I was gonna do the top coat on this hand first, and then I'll do the other one, because the top coat definitely drips off more. Sometimes I'll paint over the edges of the fingers, even though I try really hard not to. But then a few days later, I can kind of like do an extra file around the edges when they grow out, and just really carefully file off the yeah, file off the extra part that got on the edges. Oops. So this I will definitely clean up right after I'm done. Oh yeah, I don't know if Omega just said that or if that was from earlier, but have a good night, friend. I think that was from earlier and I just now realized, but thanks for stopping by. And this was kind of a last minute decision. I was like, oh, I'll do nail art stream for the monthly update. I don't know if I really did much of an update, but basically we've been super busy and doing AI, working with AI and stuff, and Unity, and learning so much every day. Oh yeah, and I got that guitar. I guess I have been updating along this stream. But yeah, we got a new guitar, and it's, I don't know if it's, like, considered electric. You can plug it in, but I think it's actually acoustic kind of thing. Yay, alright, we got this far. I always like the triangle on there. Alright, well that was the top coat. They look pretty good to me, honestly. Like, I don't think I'm gonna need to fix them up very much or anything. Now I'm just doing the isoporic alcohol top coat. Not to be confused with the acetone over there, which would take it off. Alright, that looks, I mean, good to me for now. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Probably what I'll do is, like, just file around the edges. Okay, I'm gonna file it over my trash can really quick. Alright, almost done. Just getting the edges a little bit filed up here. Alright, cool. Well, I got it all followed on the edges. I'm just kind of trying to figure out if it's good enough. Totally it is, I think. Like, should I put on one more coat of this builder gel or not? I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's actually fine. I just filed it, so there's some file in there, but I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm just getting a little bit insecure because, like, later I'll probably find one rough edge and wish that I had done it earlier, so let's just check again. I'm like, how does it actually feel around the edges of my fingers? Because that's exactly what will drive me nuts later. It's not perfect. Alright, cool. Alright, this is kind of like self-care, but also a hobby. Trying to make self-care more fun with more interesting hobbies, so. This is definitely one of my things is I'm now collecting glitter a little bit. Consequently. I'm probably gonna have to get more of that gel polish builder soon. But everything else I have so much of, it's insane. So I probably won't be running out anytime soon. Alright. I still can't decide if they're smooth enough. I think so. I'm doing the top coat one more time. Alright, almost done. I'd say this is the last, one of the last two cures, or maybe the last one, we'll see. Just this top part, and we're good. We'll try to cool off for the rest of the day. Yay! Alright, cool friends. I'm pretty much done. Nail art. I'm gonna go put this stuff away. And thank you so much for hanging out today. They pretty much look like how they did 5 minutes ago. I just did an extra top coat and rinsed them off with the alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. Look at this. Cool. Easy to put all this stuff away, not bad. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. I don't think I have any more energy for fun nail art. I can like only go for so long and then I'm like, alright, I need a nap. Cool. Alright, I just wiped that off, some cotton ball on there, but there they are. Yay, sweet. Now I can try to play guitar and they won't be all flimsy and stuff. Sweet. Alright friends, well thanks again for hanging out today, and feel free to subscribe. Normally I do short cutting videos, but I thought maybe I'll try some new things on here, so cool. Thanks. I shall hog the microphone all night. I get really excited whenever Marsha mentions wanting to stream because it's not every day that he streams. Okay, I'm gonna remember this time.